Hey, I'm Ron Sunshine. I'm excited to be back in the recording studio working on my 6th full-length album. It's my first record in 10 years, and I'm going to need your help to get it finished. What could have taken me so long? The good news is, this recording is pretty far along. Most of the heavy lifting is already done. I just have to go back in the studio and put some finishing touches on it. The bad news is, I borrowed a ton of money from some family members and they want it back like yesterday. You would think that being family members, they would be a little more understanding. Sadly, that is not the case. My musical journey has taken me from playing on the streets in Paris for tips to playing at the Rainbow Room in Manhattan and everywhere in between. I love performing live with my band, but once a gig is over, it's over. To me, making a recording is about leaving something behind for when I'm gone, and I love the whole process of it. I've always loved it. I am so lucky to be working with the musicians in my band. Like, for example, Kenny Asher. He's played with everyone from John Lennon to Johnny Hartman to Woody Herman. I'm very honored to have him playing piano on my record. All the musicians on this record are top-notch, world-class players, and so are the arrangers. David Berger, Andy Farber, and Brian Paresci have written some great arrangements for this record. I can't describe to you how thrilling it is to hear these guys write arrangements for my original tunes and then I get to record them. I'm really a lucky guy. Now I have to raise money to do a bit more work in the studio, like some percussion here and there, guitar on a few tracks, background vocals, and things like that. Then we're on to the mixing phase, mastering, separate mastering for vinyl, graphic design, manufacturing, and all the rest. Not to mention a budget to promote it. The good news is, my record is what I like to call 90% done with 50% left to go. And you can hear previews of it, the unfinished recording, all throughout this video. We are really close, but we need your help to make it to the finish line. Plus, I'm extra excited to put this record out on vinyl, which will be a first for me, even though that's how I grew up listening to music. This all costs a lot of money, and for some reason, even though I do work very hard, I just can't seem to get ahead. In the continuity department, my old friend Bill Emmons, who worked with me on my first 3 records as the engineer, and my even older friend Aaron Levinson, who just happens to be a Grammy-winning producer, is producing it.
Hi there, my name's Aaron Levinson. I've been friends with Ron for probably 30 years. I had the pleasure of mixing his album Candy, and we have a long history of making music together. I'm here to tell you that this is the album of Ron's career. It is an instant classic, great playing, great singing, beautiful charts. It's the work of a lifetime, and I urge you to be a part of making it happen.
I set out to make the highest quality recording I could possibly make with the best musicians and the best arrangers in a top-notch studio with the best people in the control room. Only the best. And speaking of the best, now I'd like to invite you to get involved with this project. We really appreciate your participation, be it large or small, and want you to know that your help with the funding is the only way we're going to get this done. So thank you for joining our production team.